Welcome, amazing one, and let's solve this beautiful geometry puzzle together. We are given a right triangle. This length measures 12 units, and this measures 5 units. And inscribed is a semicircle that touches or lies on this part of the right triangle. And we are asked to calculate the radius of the semicircle. Now, how do we do that? This is just so easy. Relax. I will take you through that step by step. Now, for us to calculate the radius, you know that the radius is just that line from the center of this half circle touching any part of the circumference. So this is already the center. So any line from here touching any part of this is the radius. So we are free to generate as many radii as possible just to help us to solve. But in this kind of question, always target the intersecting point. So how do we do that? Remember that we can get it. Look at this. Did you see that? This is intersecting point. So we're going to connect this radius to touch this part. Let's do that to have. So if you do it, this is what you have. So you join it together. This is my radius. Look at another intersecting point. Did you see? So this is also my radius. Now, of what use with this Pythagoras? Just remember this theorem quickly. Anytime you have your circle drawn, and these are two tangent lines that touch each other at this point, we say that these two tangent lines, this is the center. These two tangent lines are equal, obeying the tangent and the tangent theorem. Now, how will this help us? If you go back to this diagram, you observe that this has formed what we have here. Did you see? Did you see this? So it has formed what we have here. And in that case, it means that these two lengths are equal, obeying the tangency theorem. And what it means is that if from here to here measures 5, automatically this length is also going to measure 5 units. So here also measures 5 units. Now, what other information do we need to get? This is a right triangle, and we have been told that this length is 5, and from here to here is 12. Is it possible for us to get the total length here? Yes, let's do that together. Let's use the idea of our Pythagoras theorem. So this is what we have. This length measures 5, and here measures 12. So for us to find this total length, this is the length that is opposite to the right angle, and that is the longest. So if you apply your Pythagoras theorem, we can label it x. This longest side x, just square it. So it's going to be x squared is equal to the square of the two legs summed. So let's take this part off. We are going to now have 5 squared plus 12 squared. And this gives us x squared is equal to, square this, it gives you 25. Square this, it gives you 144. So that gives us x squared is equal to, add this up, it gives you 169. So to get the value of x, what do you do? To remove this square, you square root. So x will be square root of 169, both the positive and negative value. But because you are working with size, we are only going to concentrate on the positive square root. So x is going to give us, square root of this is 13. So this total length is 13. Now that we know this total length, and from here to here measures 5, we can also find this remaining length. So if you do that, just do 13 subtract 5, and that gives us 8. So this length measures 8. Now, if this length measures 8, and from here to here measures r, remember that this total length measures 12, but from here to here measures r. We can get the remaining length. So to do that, we are going to have the remaining length of this is going to be 12 minus r. So that when you add the total length, it gives you back 12 units. You have not changed anything. Did you observe anything? Yes. Observe that anytime this line we said is the tangent line, and anytime your tangent line comes in contact with your radius, it always makes a right angle at the point of contact, obeying your tangency theorem. And you look at this, you observe that this has formed a right angle triangle. Did you see that? So we are going to bring out this right triangle out to help us to find the radius. Let's do that together. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for always choosing to learn through us. If you love what to do, why not subscribe for the more you get? Make sure notification bell is on, and don't forget to give us thumbs up and also share. Let's keep doing this to have. Bringing out this right triangle, this is what we have. It's right angles here. This length measures r. From here to here measures 12 minus r. And from here to here measures 8. You can also rotate it so that it looks this way. This is your longest side. Watch it. Did you see this length? And it's the same side. So here is 12 minus r. This is the base, which is r. And this length is 8. Now, when you are working with the size of a right triangle, always remember to use your Pythagoras theorem. And using your Pythagoras theorem, this is what we have. So we are going to have square the longest side, the side opposite to the right angle. Square it, you have 12 minus r squared should be equal to the square of the two legs summed. And that gives us 8 squared plus r squared. To expand this, just remember for every a minus b squared is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Applying it here, you have 12 squared minus 2 times 12 times r plus square your r is equal to a squared is 64 and r squared. Keep solving. We are going to now have this will give us 12 squared will give us 144. Multiply this, you have negative 24r plus r squared is equal to 64 plus r squared. And what do we do next? Let's remove this r squared, so you subtract. And this takes off this as well as this. So what do we do next? This is giving us 144 minus 24r is equal to 64. To remove this is positive, subtract. So we subtract 64 from both sides. This will cancel out. So we keep solving to have. If you subtract this, it gives you 80 is equal to 80 minus, so we have 80 minus 24r. Subtract this, we have 0. So let's take this to the right side. Is negative, you add 24r to the both sides. So when you do that, we are going to now have this will take off this. So we have 80 is equal to, add this, it gives you 24r. To get r, divide through by the coefficient, which is 24. And when you do that, r will give us, this will cancel. So we have r is, if you divide this, it gives you, so let's adjust this. Divide this, it gives us 3 wholes and 1/3. And that is what we have for the radius of this particular semicircle. And I hope this really helps you. Don't forget to tell us how much, like and share. I'll also be curious to see your own method. Thank you for always choosing to learn through us. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.